The mornings in my clinic always smell faintly of mint. My nurse opens the blinds just a little, and sunlight spills across the cream walls, like the day itself is whispering, "Slow down." I take a sip of ginger tea, glance at the patient list, and think about the same question I've been asked for 20 years. Why am I getting weaker, even though I eat right and work out? Maybe you felt that too. One day, you look in the mirror and notice your arms aren't as full, your shoulders less defined. You move the same way, but you feel slower, heavier, older. There's no real pain, just a quiet sense of loss. I've seen that look in so many men's eyes, that subtle confusion, like strength quietly slipping through their fingers. When people talk about staying strong, they talk about protein, chicken breast, eggs, whey shakes. They talk about sets and reps, numbers and schedules. But the human body isn't a math problem, it's a musical instrument. Protein is the string. Collagen is the wooden frame that holds the strings in tune. Collagen isn't just about smooth skin, it's the memory of structure, the foundation that holds your muscles, joints and blood vessels together. After 40, your body loses roughly 1% of its collagen every year. By 60, you've lost almost a third of your framework. That's why the same protein you ate 10 years ago doesn't build the same muscle today. Your frame can't hold the tension anymore. I'll never forget Mark, 67, one of my patients here in Texas. He used to lift, eat clean, take his supplements. But he told me, "Doc, my legs feel heavy. I think it's just age." When I tested him, he was in the early stages of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Instead of more powder or pills, I gave him something simpler and older than any supplement, collagen-rich foods. I told him to slow down the protein race, replace his shakes with real broth. Fish skin broth in the morning, light, warm, easy to absorb. Chicken feet broth at lunch, thick, rich, full of type I and II collagen with glucosamine and chondroitin. And a few nights each week, slow-cooked tendon or oxtail stew, rich in type 3 collagen for elasticity and joint strength. 6 weeks later, Mark came back smiling. He said, "For the first time in years, my legs actually feel alive." He didn't gain weight. He rebuilt foundation, strength from the inside out. People often ask, why not just take collagen pills? Because real collagen broth gives you more than isolated peptides. It gives you the biological matrix, minerals like zinc, magnesium, copper, and the gentle rhythm of food your body knows how to read. Your body is like a garden. You can dump fertilizer and get fast blooms, or you can nurture the soil. So next season, it flourishes naturally. I want you to picture a quiet morning in Okinawa, Japan. A pot simmering on the stove, fish skin, a few slices of ginger, sea salt. The people there, some of the world's longest living, rarely touch supplements. They sip this fish skin broth, passing it down through generations. 1 cup contains 12-15 grams of collagen, and this marine collagen is absorbed 1.5 times faster than any land-based kind. It's also loaded with omega-3s and selenium, which soothe inflammation and accelerate recovery. A 6-month study followed 120 seniors with sarcopenia. Those who drank fish skin broth daily gained 3 pounds of lean muscle without changing their workouts. Not magic, biology rediscovered. At lunch, I often tell patients to simmer chicken feet until the broth gels when cooled. That jelly is pure collagen, about 15-18 grams per cup, and nearly 70% of its total protein. It's medicine disguised as comfort food. Linda, 72, told me, "I felt silly drinking chicken feet soup every day until my knees stopped hurting." After 4 months, her leg strength improved 25%. She laughed. "Maybe I'll still be walking at 90? And at night, the slow cooker. Tendon and oxtail simmered for 6 or 8 hours until tender, collagen melting into gelatin. That's where type 3 collagen lives. The elastic one, the one that keeps your muscles firm but flexible, your ligaments strong, your blood vessels supple. A few European studies show type 3 collagen can increase muscle density by 20% in a matter of weeks. But what matters most? People feel grounded again, sleep deeper, wake steadier, move easier. I don't want you to worship food. I just want you to notice your body's texture, the way it holds you up, In youth, your body forgives your mistakes. With age, it asks for respect, less noise, more foundation. Give it that framework, and it will start to sing again. But remember, even the best melody can fall flat if the stage isn't right. In other words, you can eat perfectly and still cancel your progress with one wrong pairing. Let's talk about those silent saboteurs. Sometimes I feel like a guitar technician. People come in with instruments that buzz, hum, or crack. They say, "Doc, I changed the strings, slowed down the tempo, even bought a new pedal. Why does it still sound off?" And I ask, "Did you turn off the dehumidifier?" Meaning, maybe it's not what you added, but what's quietly drying out your collagen. Saboteur number 1, white rice. I understand it's comfort, soft, warm, familiar, but its glycemic index is sky high, sometimes higher than sugar. When you eat white rice next to collagen broth, that glucose spike blocks amino acid uptake into your muscles. Even worse, when sugar meets the minerals in broth, it forms AGEs, advanced glycation end products, stiff inflammatory compounds that caramelize your tissues. Margaret, 87, drank bone broth daily with no results. When I asked what she paired it with, she said, "A bowl of rice, of course. It's cosy." We swapped it for quinoa. 3 weeks later, she'd gained 2 pounds of lean mass and said, "I finally feel sturdy again." Saboteur number 2, alcohol. I'm not moralizing, I'm explaining biology. Even one small glass can reduce muscle protein synthesis by 37% that night. And when you drink close to your collagen intake, your body forms aldehydes, toxic to muscle cells. I tell my patients, give your collagen 24 hours alcohol-free to build. Strength isn't in the glass, it's in your grasp. Saboteur number 3, bacon and processed meats. That smoky smell we crave hides nitrates, phosphates, and heavy salt, inflammation in disguise. Worse, these chemicals combine with collagen's amino acids to create nitrosamines, compounds linked to muscle decay and even cancer. Dorothy, 85, drank fish broth every morning, yet her joints still ached and her blood pressure spiked. Her secret? Crispy bacon bits sprinkled on top. We switched to grilled chicken with herbs. Within 3 weeks, her inflammation markers dropped by 40%, and for the first time in years, she slept through the night. Saboteur number 4, artificial sweeteners, aspartame, sucralose. Those shiny, zero-sugar promises. They disrupt your gut microbiome, the very place where collagen breaks down into absorbable peptides. When your gut bacteria are off-key, your collagen absorption drops 30% or more. Choose raw honey, stevia, or real fruit puree instead. Your body recognizes real food, not chemistry experiments. You see, there's no miracle here, just clearing the stage so the music can play. Once those 4 leave your diet, your body's natural rhythm returns, quieter, stronger. Now, let's revisit those 3 sources of collagen, but this time as rituals, not recipes. Morning ritual, fish skin broth. Your nervous system wakes tenderly. A warm cup with ginger greets your body gently. Marine collagen absorbs fast. Omega-3s calm inflammation. Selenium cleans up micro-damage. You don't need fullness, you need support. Midday ritual, chicken feet broth. By noon you need grounding. A cup of thick soup with carrots, celery, sea salt. A quiet promise. I can keep going. Type 1 and 2 collagen mend fibers. Glucosamine oils the joints. Evening ritual, tendon or oxtail stew. Night is when your body rebuilds. Growth hormone surges. Memory resets. A bowl of slow-cooked tendon says, "Here's the brick and mortar. Go build." Type 3 collagen teaches muscle to stretch, ligaments to hold, vessels to flex. If you're busy, combine them. Make a big pot once a week. Some of my patients even sip it diluted through the day. Collagen tea. This isn't religion, it's awareness. Before we move on, remember, no white rice within 2 hours of collagen. Stay alcohol-free 24 hours around it. Skip bacon and processed meats. Avoid artificial sweeteners. Use what grows from the earth. In my office, there's a small sign that says, "Your body doesn't need miracles, it needs consistency." And when you give it consistency, it always gives you a miracle back. There's one story I love sharing at the end of consultations, not about numbers, but feeling. One evening, Mark returned after 3 months. He didn't brag about biceps or weights. He said quietly, "Last night, I carried my grandson from the couch to his bed. No trembling, no fear." That's the strength that truly matters. Silent, steady, full. Here's a roadmap, not for perfection, but for a gentle start. Week 1, get to know your framework. Morning, 8 Oz warm fish skin broth. Add lemon or a dash of tamari if needed. Lunch, chicken feet soup with vegetables. Dinner, clean protein, no alcohol. Notice your sleep and joint comfort. Weeks 2 to 3, identify the saboteurs. Swap white rice for quinoa or brown rice. Remove bacon and deli meats. Use raw honey or mashed fruit instead of sweeteners. Add tendon oxtail twice a week. You'll start feeling lighter, steadier. Weeks 4 to 6, solidify your foundation. Keep the 3 collagen sources rotating. Try gentle intermittent fasting, 12-14 hours overnight, then break it with fish broth. Add simple movements, chair squats, light stretches. Collagen is the brick. Movement is the blueprint. Don't chase dramatic changes. Watch for quiet ones, deeper sleep, less stiffness, easier stairs. That's your body remembering its strength. Let's talk simple science. Marine collagen works faster because of its peptide size and omega-3 synergy. Chicken feet broth soothes joints thanks to glucosamine, chondroitin and gelatin, a natural combo your body reads fluently. Tendon collagen restores elastic fibers, keeping muscles taut yet soft. White rice floods your bloodstream and drowns amino acids. Alcohol hijacks your liver's builders. Processed meat plants rusted nails in your mortar. Artificial sweeteners dry up the soil your collagen tries to root in. Here's a simple meal frame. Not a rule, just a starting point. Breakfast, 5 to 7 min. 1 cup warm fish broth, 200 ml. 2 eggs whisked in a little broth, gently cooked. Whole grain toast or half cup quinoa if you need carbs. Lunch, chicken feet soup with veggies. Grilled chicken or fish, no processed meats. Fresh greens with olive oil and lemon. Dinner, 2-3 nights week. Oxtail or tendon stew with ginger and spices. Baked sweet potato, steamed greens. Herbal tea, 60-90 minutes before bed, no alcohol. If you crave a snack, warm diluted broth. Collagen tea. Feed your structure, not your cravings. And when you're tired, remember why you're doing this. Not to impress anyone. To carry your grandchild without pain. To hold your partner without trembling. To climb stairs and still smile at the sunset. Strength isn't what you lift, it's what you carry through life. So if you need a reminder, print this out. You can't stop time, but you can teach your body to walk beside it, steady, grateful, and alive. I'm Dr. Rebecca, and if this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it, because sometimes a humble bowl of soup, a forgotten recipe, can bring back more life than any pill ever could.